And it came to pass after these things that it was reported to Joseph, Behold, your father is ill. And having taken his two sons, Manasseh and Ephraim, he came to Jacob. And it was reported to Jacob, saying, Behold, your son Joseph comes to you. And Israel, having strengthened them himself, sat up upon the bed. And Jacob said to Joseph, My God appeared to me in Luz, in the land of Canaan, and blessed me, and said to me, Behold, I will increase you and multiply you, and will make of you a multitude of nations, and I will give this land to you, and to your seed after you, for an everlasting possession. Now then, your two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, who were born to you in the land of Egypt, before I came to you in Egypt, are mine. As Reuben and Simeon, they shall be mine. And the children which you shall beget hereafter shall be in the name of their brethren. They shall be named after their inheritances. And as for me, when I came out of Mesopotamia of Syria, Rachel your mother died in the land of Canaan. As I drew near to the horse course of Cabritha of the land of Canaan, so as to come to Ephrathah, and I buried her in the road of the course, which in Bethlehem. And when Israel saw the sons of Joseph, he said, Who are these to you? And Joseph said to his father, They are my sons, whom God gave me here. And Jacob said, Bring them to me, that I may bless them. Now the eyes of Israel were dim with age, and he could not see. And he brought them near to him, and he kissed them and embraced them. And Israel said to Joseph, Behold, I have not deprived of seeing your face, and lo, God has shown me your seed also. And Joseph brought them out from between his knees, and they bowed down to him, with their face to the ground. And Joseph took his two sons, both Ephraim in the right hand, but on the left of Israel, and Manasseh on his left hand, but on the right of Israel, and brought them near to him. But Israel, having stretched out of his right hand, laid it on the head of Ephraim, and he was the younger, and his left hand on the head of Manasseh, guiding his hands crosswise. And he blessed them and said, The God in whose sight my fathers were well-pleasing, even Abraham and Isaac, the God who continues to feed me from my youth until this day, the angel who delivers me from all evil, bless these boys, and my name shall be called upon them. The name of my fathers, Abraham and Isaac, and let them increase to a great multitude on the earth. And Joseph, having seen that his father put his right hand on the head of Ephraim, it seemed grievous to him, and Joseph took hold of the hand of his father to remove it from the head of Ephraim to the head of Manasseh. And Joseph said to his father, Not so, father, for this is the firstborn. Lay your right hand upon his head. And he would not, but said, I know it, son, I know it. He also shall be a people, and he shall be exalted. But his younger brother shall be greater than he, and his seed shall become a multitude of nations. Glory be to the Holy Trinity. The Lord, even God, gives me the tongue of instruction, to know when it is fit to speak a word. He has appointed for me early, he has given me an ear to hear. And the instruction of the Lord, even the Lord, opened my ears, and I do not disobey, nor dispute. I gave my back to scourges, and my cheeks to blows. And I turned not away my face from the shame of spitting. But the Lord God became my helper, therefore I was not ashamed. But I set my face as a solid rock, and I know that I shall never be ashamed. For he has justified me, draws near. Who is he that pleads with me? Let him stand up against me at the same time. He who is he that pleads with me, let him draw near to me. Behold, the Lord will help me. Who will hurt me? Behold, all you shall grow as old as a garment, and a moth shall devour you. Glory be to the Holy Trinity.
Reading from Isaiah. Woe to their soul, for they have desired an evil counsel against themselves, saying against themselves, Let us bind the just, for he is burdensome to us. Therefore shall they eat the fruits of their works. Woe to the transgressors, evils shall happen to him according to the works of his hands. O my people, your exactors strip you, and extortioners rule over you. O my people, They that pronounce you blessed lead you astray, and pervert the path of your feet. But now the Lord will stand up for judgment, and will enter into judgment with his people. The Lord himself shall enter into judgment with the elders of the people, and with their rulers. But why have you set my vineyard on fire, and why is the spoil of the poor in your houses? Why do you wrong my people, and change the face of the poor? Glory be to the Holy Trinity. Isaiah, another reading point to Isaiah. Who is this that has come from Edom, with red garments from Bosor? Thus fair in his apparel and mighty strength, I speak of righteousness and saving judgment. Why are your garments red and your clothing as if fresh from a trodden winepress? I am full of trodden grapes, and of the nations there is not a man with me. And I am trampled with them in my fury, and dashed them to pieces as earth, and brought down their blood to the earth. For the day of recompense has come upon them, and the year of redemption is at hand. And I looked, and there was no helper, and I observed, and none upheld. Therefore my arm delivered them, and my anger drew near, and I trampled them in my anger, and brought down their blood to the earth. I remembered the mercy of the Lord, and the praise of the Lord in all things in which he recompenses us. Glory be to the Holy Trinity. Another reading according to Amos. And the Lord God Almighty, he that takes hold of the land and causes it to shake, and all that inhabit in it shall mourn, and its destruction shall go up as a river, and shall descend as the river of Egypt. And it is he that builds his ascent up to the sky, and establishes his promise on the earth, who cools the water of the sea, and pours it out on the face of the earth. The Lord Almighty is his name. Behold, the eyes of the Lord God are upon the kingdom of sinners, and I will cut it off from the face of the earth. Only I will not utterly cut off the house of Jacob, says the Lord, for I will give commandment and sift the house of Israel among all the people, as grain is sifted in a sieve, and yet a fragment shall be by no means fall upon the earth. All the sinners of the people shall die by the sword, who say, calamities shall certainly not draw near upon, nor come upon us. Glory be to the Holy Trinity. Also a reading from Jacob. Men heard me and gave heed, and they were silent at my counsel. At my word they spoke not again, and they were very glad whenever I spoke to them, as a thirsty earth expecting the rain, so they waited for my speech. Were I to laugh at them, they would not believe it, and the light of my face has not failed. I chose out their way, and sat as chief, and dwelt as a king in the midst of warriors, as one comforting mourners. But now the youngest have laughed to me to scorn them. Now they reprove me in their turn, whose fathers I set as naught, whom I did not deem worthy to be with my shepherd's dog. Yea, why did I have the strength of their hands? For them the full term of life was lost. One is childless from want and famine, such as they that fled but lately the distress and misery of drought, who compassed the salty places on the surrounding shore, who had salt herbs for their food, who were dishonorable and of no repute, indeed of every good thing, who also ate roots of trees by reason of great hunger. Thieves have risen up against me, whose houses were the caves of the rocks, who lived under the wild shrubs. They were cut out among the rustling bushes. They are sons of fools and vile men, whose name and glory are quenched from off the earth. But now I am their music, and they have me by a byword. They stood aloof and abhorred me, and spared not to spit in my face. Glory be to the Holy Trinity.